Before I answer that, I'll briefly introduce our business. So at Verize, we are building the largest financial services platform for the missing middle, which is middle class and lower middle class people, underserved customers living in small cities of India like Ludhiana, Surat, Panchkula, Dharwad, Hubli, Chikmagalur, that sort of cities, right? So our core thesis is that the entire financial inclusion in India is focused on the top 4-5 crore taxpayer millennial Gen Z customers. That's where all the private sector banks and most of the fintechs focus on. So our segment is the next one, which is the public sector bank customer base living in small cities. That is the underserved segment because public sector banks, while they open a bank account, they don't do much financial inclusion beyond that. So we are above, our focus is above the India 3, which is the microfinance layer. So this whole solid middle India, 300 to 400 million population, we want to be the largest financial services platform there. Now we are a 3.5-year-old company. We have raised around $26 million, currently valued at around $116 million. Our focus is to build an end-to-end platform. So technology is obviously always the biggest core differentiator, right? So two things that differentiate, we feel that we differentiate at least, is one is our ability to use technology to create and data science to create unique products that are meant for our customer segment, which is highly underserved. And second, use technology to risk manage them. We also have a very super cool distribution platform. So our customers, while they have disposable income, but they do not have financial products. But you cannot reach these customers completely through digital methods. So what is the need is the ability to provide some kind of a physical guidance to these customers. So we have built a very, very solid technology platform to have a distribution layer where we are able to use LIC agents and CSC agents and other financially literate freelancers to sell the customized products that we create. We have the platform where these freelancers can use our platform and sell to our target customer base. I think for an entrepreneur, his or her life is the company that we are building, right? So I think as a company, the biggest and the most important thing is understand the needs of the customers. So I have spent many years working in Amazon India. In fact, when I was the first hire for Amazon India back in 2011. And one of the things that Amazon kind of really deeply ingrains in you is ability to understand the need of the customers and work back from there. So one thing that has worked really, really well is for our unique customer base where most of the fintechs don't really focus on, we have been able to create a very, very pertinent and very, I'll say, products that really make sense for this customer and fill the need and the gap that is currently in the market. So that's something that has worked well. And also the other part that has worked well is the distribution platform that we have built, the social distribution platform that we have built for these customers that has helped us do fairly well as a company. We are at a $14 million revenue run rate. We are probably the only fintech in India that is operationally profitable right now. Yeah, and we are growing well. So these things are helping us. So especially in the times like these, what I would really recommend is do the right thing for the customer, build the right stuff for the customer. That's what is the most important thing. In last 2-3 years, we have seen like crazy valuations, crazy startup rounds, but then a lot of those companies which were probably chasing a fad are not doing that well when the fad kind of finishes. So build the right kind of business, build the business for the customers, and the right valuation, the right fundraise, etc. will happen on their own. But they build the business for the customers, not for anybody else.